out to Just Rough, because what he's saying is the honest to God truth, and this is why I'm making this video. Let's talk about homophobia and racism. Let's talk about it. Because whether you believe what happened to Jussie Smollett happened or didn't happen, those types of acts of hatred and violence happen every single day in this country and around the world. Every day somebody is being killed, harassed, discriminated against, denied basic necessities and human rights because of their identity. Every day somebody is being harassed and abused because they're black. Every day somebody is being harassed and abused because they're gay. Every day people are being harassed and abused because they're a part of the LGBT community. And guess what, black people? There are people in the LGBT community who are black and who are in the black community. And guess what, LGBT community? There are people that are black in the LGBT community, okay? Like, I just gotta put that out there because, and it's LGBTQ plus for my politically correct conscious folk. But this needs to be talked about because people, like, this closed-minded frame of thinking is killing people. It's hurting people. It's destroying our entire civilization, our entire world. So let's talk about it because I want to give some definitions. And like, please leave your comments, thoughts, and opinions in the comment box below because let's talk about it. You know, we can't, in my opinion, we can't move on and correct our ways and learn from our mistakes and come up with solutions that benefit the masses until we actually talk about it. Because like, we don't really talk about shit, you know, because we've made it where everything is taboo to talk about. And because we don't talk about it doesn't mean it ain't happening, okay? So let's look up what homophobia means. Like, I know what homophobia means to me, but for you, let's talk about it. Homophobia, dislike of or prejudice against homosexual people, okay? And I didn't have to go far, you can go on Google, I say this in every video damn near. Homophobia encompasses a range of negative attitudes and feelings towards homosexuality or people who identify or perceived as being lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and has been defined as contempt, prejudice, aversion, hatred, or antipathy, may be based on irrational fear and is often related to religious beliefs, okay? There's a lot of this, and I'll leave a link to this in the description box below so you can read it. So looking at it from that aspect, we know we have to talk about religion because religion plays a big role in where a lot of us get our morals, our standards, and different, you know, what's right, what's wrong, get it from religion. So it can be argued that religion is good and it can be argued that religion is bad because some of the things, in my opinion, that is taught through religion is just closed-minded beliefs, and then like people run with those beliefs and use it to oppress and kill and destroy others. And I can't get down with that aspect of it. Homophobia, like, you know, you hate somebody that much because of their sexuality. Like, you hate them or you dislike them. You don't approve of them. You don't approve of their lifestyle. You know, they love to say that anything different is a lifestyle. Me being trans is a lifestyle. Me being gay is a lifestyle. That you being straight isn't a lifestyle. You being cisgendered isn't a lifestyle. Like, it doesn't, you know what I mean? It's like you guys are hypocritical as fuck. And you stay contradicting yourselves. Psych perspectives. That's why I do these videos, because I feel like these open dialogues, well, I can't really have a true open dialogue, but you know what I mean. These videos help create dialogue that lead to conversations, right? Because we don't talk about it, all right? Look up racism, because when we look at the Jussie Smollett situation, it's, in my opinion, it's homophobic and racism. Combination of the two. Okay, so racism. Prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against someone of a different race based on the belief that one's own race is superior. Okay? Again, Google is your friend. Yes. So racism is the belief in the superiority of one race over another, which often results in discrimination and prejudice towards people based on their race or ethnicity. The use of the term racism does not easily fall under a single definition. Okay? The ideology underlying racism often includes the idea that humans can be subdivided into distinct groups that are different due to their social behavior and their innate capacities, as well as the idea that they can be ranked as inferior or superior. Okay? And racism, I would argue, is still alive and well, along with homophobia. And they are used to inflict pain, suffering, damage, death, murder. You deny people basic human rights and opportunities based off of their race and ethnicity, and based off of their sexuality or their gender or what you perceive them to be. Like, and then the sad part is we all have these prejudice notions. And every day, I would argue, those of us that are conscious and aware and care, we have to fight within ourselves every day not to be swallowed up by these closed-minded ideologies and beliefs. Because we are products of our environment. We grew up in a very homophobic and racist society, racist and homophobic society. So it's only natural that we're going to believe some of this shit and feed into some of this shit. Those of us that learn about privilege and our privileges and learn about how this is closed-minded and this is wrong and you shouldn't hate a person and dislike a person and cause pain and suffering to a person just because they're different from you. You learn that it's wrong, but it's still subconsciously embedded in your head because you grew up in this closed-minded, problematic-ass society. So that's what I mean by those of us that are conscious and aware and care have to fight within ourselves every day not to fall into it. This shit is really, really jacked up. I mean, really just sit down and think about it. Like, you don't like a person because their skin color, because they have a different ethnicity than you, because they sleep with other people than you, because they don't like the same stuff that you like, because I find six packs and Usher attractive, because I'm not gendered, I'm trans, and I identify as a trans masculine, trans man. So fuck you, and you don't get to have rights, and you get to suffer, and you get to go without. I hope you die. That's how we're going to react to people. But yet, do you see me saying fuck you, cisgendered bitch? No. Do you see Jussie Smollett saying fuck you to the heterosexuals and the whites? No. The Europeans and the Caucasians? No. Or just mind-boggling to me. Like, we really hate each other based off of us being unique and diverse and different. But then in the same, it's a weird paradox, because in the same token, we love to talk about how we should love and embrace diversity, and you should want to be unique and stand out. When you are unique naturally and stand out naturally, and you are different and diverse naturally, there's a problem. I'm just gonna end this video by saying, open your mind, open your heart.